GST. Mr Deputy President, in question time today, the Minister for Finance claimed this was an honest budget. Well, on the contrary, this is a dishonest and deceitful budget. If Joe Hockey had stood up last night and given an honest budget speech, this is what he would have said. So this is the speech Mr Hockey, if he were honest, had given an honest speech. This is the speech Mr Hockey would have given. Tonight, the Abbott government is showing its true colours. We went to the election last year promising no new taxes, no cuts to schools, no cuts to hospitals, no cuts to pensions and no cuts to family payments. Well, those were lies. We inherited a budget with one of the lowest debt-to-GDP ratios amongst all advanced economies and with a AAA credit rating from all three international ratings agencies. Then we spent months fabricating a fictional budget emergency to justify breaking every promise we made. So tonight, in tonight's budget, we unveil a comprehensive plan to hit low and middle income earners at every stage of their lives. No matter how hard you work, how much effort you put in to better yourself and your children, how much you deserve a helping hand, this government will attack you with higher costs and by ripping away support. The Abbott government's cuts will hit childcare, they will hit school children, they will hit university students, they will hit people in the workforce and they will hit working families. The government's tax hikes will hit people when they go to the doctor, when they go to the chemist and when they go to the hospital. We will hit people when they go to the petrol pump and we will hit them when they go to the supermarket. For those struck down by illness or disability and for those who lose their jobs, this government will cut social security, replacing the helping hand with a slap in the face. For those who have retired after paying taxes all their life, this government will cut the age pension and make people work until they are 70. For self-funded retirees, the government will give out more Commonwealth seniors health cards with one hand, but with the other hand we will slash the concessions and benefits the card entitles you to. And when advancing years and declining health see you move into a nursing home, this government won't forget you either. It will honour your great age and your contribution to society by cutting aged care funding by more than $500 million. And when we are finished with you, we will light up our Cubans and we will dance in our offices. Because with this first budget, this Abbott government is looking after the well-off, but for everyone else, it is delivering broken promises, increased costs, higher taxes and no hope for the future. With this first budget, the Abbott government is implementing the coalition's real agenda. That is, the one we hid from you at the last election. It is an agenda for making this nation more unfair, less equal and less caring. Mr Deputy President, if the Treasurer was indeed giving an honest speech last night, that is what he would have said. Because this budget is a cruel assault on Middle Australia. It will cost Australians, it will hit Australians every time they need to see a doctor and every time they fill up their car with petrol. It will cost Australians when they send their children to school or university, and it will cost Australians who rely on family payments and pensions to make ends meet. And we are being lectured by this government about how important this budget is for children, how important this budget is for the next generation. So important are the children of this nation to this government that they will ensure that you have to pay more to take your sick child to a doctor, you have to pay more to get your sick child a prescription, that your child will have less money at their local public school and less money invested in their local public hospital. What this government is saying is we care about children, but only some children. Only some children. Because if you're a child of a middle-income family or a poorer family, well, guess what? You're on your own. You're on your own. Mr Deputy President, this budget fatally undermines fairness and decency in our society, and it is a budget that will damage the strength of our nation, the future of our economy. That is why those on this side of the chamber will fight every step of the way against the unfairness that is at the heart of this budget.